So hi everybody, my name is Ev and welcome to Buddy is in Charge. Today we are at Bohernabreena. So this is another linear route. This is a private access road to the waterworks and also to farms. It is also one of the last sections on the Dublin Mountain Way, or the beginning sections of Dublin Mountain Way, whichever way you're going. So the name Bohernabreena, where does it come from? It comes from, going backwards, from the current name, which is anglicised, Bohernabreena, Bohernabreena, Bohernabroon, and then back to the English language again, and that is the road of the hostel. Now there were a number of monasteries in the area, one of which we will pass by on the eastern shore of the upper reservoir, and they would have had places for travellers to stay in, the same way as I stayed in a monastery in Majorca, and they had a hostel there for travellers. So of course the hostel is now long since gone, as has the monastery, but it's just interesting to see what the background to the names are. So this is the dam wall. Standing here on the dam wall, we're looking up towards the Wicklow uplands and Dublin uplands. This is Glenasmole Valley. Between 1883 and 1887 they flooded the Glenasmole Valley, and this is looking down from the dam wall. There are two reservoirs in Glenasmole, and at the moment we are between the two. The upper is for drinking water, and the lower, which we have just passed, is peat water. And that peat water was used to power over 40 mills along the River Dodder. So you can see the water course across there, and that is the River Dodder, and it is a trout river. So Glenasmole, translated back into Irish and back into English again, means the Valley of the Thrush. Mama duck has 3 ducklings gone into the water there. So this is the upper reservoir, and this is for drinking water. This little spillway is man-made. It actually separates the peat water for the mills, which were powered by the lower reservoir, and the drinking water. I've just spotted some dragonflies. I don't know whether they will come round again. Well, there's one there. An interesting factoid, that is Cunard. And Cunard means high point in Irish, but spelt Cunard like a shipping line in English. So the mountain ahead of you with the mast on it, that is Capure, and it is on those slopes the Dodder River rises. We're about to have our lunch now, a little picnic. Beautiful surroundings. A lovely little picnic spot for today. So now back out onto a very minor road, and this is at the very top of Glenasmole. So over here is the Dodder River and the spillways which will go down into the reservoir. So that is wildlife, as in the deer, and it's with some horses. To make a loop out of this walk, we actually came off the Dublin Mountain Way for a little while, but we're now back onto it again. There are three main reservoirs around the Dublin and Wicklow mountains. So this one is, of course, Bohernabreena, which has the River Dodder. The Liffey and Kings River flow into Poulafuca in Pleasanton Lakes. And then there is the Vartree River, which flows into Roundwood, also in County Wicklow. This little stile here, or Kissing Gate, is a right of way up to St. Santan's Cemetery. Because I have a dog with me and that is a field I can't go, but if you're without a dog, it's a very interesting little graveyard. Not so much now, but when we were children, you could taste the different water from the different reservoirs. Our grandmother, she would have had the water from this reservoir, while we used to have the water from the Vartree reservoir from Roundwood. That is a live bird, by the way. As you can see, it's just moved its head. So yeah, we've just come back to where we started the loop, and this is a good place really to say goodbye, because we'll just be going back the same way as we came up. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.